There was a big gathering at the Morinville Fire Department Saturday afternoon for the arrival of a special guest, Morinville's new $1.2 million unit. In true firefighter tradition, the new unit was pushed into the station by the volunteer firefighters and guests.
Pierce 100-foot aerial ladder is now officially in service. Morinville clear.
Once inside, the firefighters were eager to see firsthand what they had only seen on paper.
Some people are wondering why we would have such a large unit for the town of Morinville. We do have schools, grain elevators, 4-floor complexes, and so on. But this unit is also a combination of not just an aerial, but a 2,000 gallon a minute fire pumper also. So it will be used as a frontline unit also as a pump. Forcible entry, rescue tools, we've got a number of things that we'll be able to do with this unit. With this unit, we'll also, well, besides covering the growing community of Morinville, the town of Morinville itself, we'll have coverage in the county, Sturgeon. As of today, we had a call just a little bit earlier today, and we're standing at 285 calls so far this year. We're getting into the point now where the last couple of years we've been 320, 340 calls in a year. So we're getting to be quite busy, closing in on one call per day.
Wow, I got to drive that thing for about half a mile. I'm impressed. We have a top-of-the-line unit, first class, delivered to a first-class fire department. And the plaque that I have here says, "Congratulations, Morinville Fire Department, in commemoration of the Pierce 100-foot aerial pumper truck put into service on November 6, 2010. Signed by myself from the town of Morinville."
But once the speeches were done, it was time to get on to the real action, seeing just what the new truck could do.
You guys can clean up later.
You didn't run it before, running it now.
Okay, guys, we got it where we want them. Now what do we need?
Yeah, higher.
Remember, sign the check.
Water balloon.
We changed that. We didn't clean the roof. There's some dirt on the roof, you guys.
That's a gravel roof. That's about 40 feet.
Not high enough, I can't see the dollars in Alma yet.
You look better from this far.
Okay, we're 12 meters up. Okay, so we're at 400 feet now.
One man who had an active role in the design process of the new truck is current Morinville councillor David Pattison.
It's a safe unit. The fire ladder that we had before had a little bit of a wow if you talk to some of the volunteer firemen here. So this is it has the strength. You can rappel off of it. In the case where we need it for fire, it can do water rescue as well. It can do a number of other things, so I think that's really, really key. So seeing it today, it's going forward. It's really what it says. You know, the community, as we celebrate 100 years next year, The fire department being 50 years this year. When you look at where we've come from, it's a much needed piece of equipment. So seeing it today compared to some of the drawings I saw and some of the other things that were done, this what's absolutely incredible. There's no other word for it. It's just a really good.
You're absolutely right. This particular unit, besides being designed with the utmost safety involved, it has every indicator to tell you whether a door is open, whether every firefighter is seat belted. It has airbags so that if this unit rolls over, everybody's protected. The other thing that it does is the safety device on it, if the unit's being operated in such a way, it'll automatically shut it down. It'll shut the unit down and say, no, you can't exceed this percentage or this degree, you can't exceed this degree. Now the unit, that's what's important with it, is that the unit is designed to go below ground. So this particular unit now, we can move it out over an ice surface and actually be able to rescue somebody right off of that. In addition, it was designed so that it could lift. There are hooks underneath the bucket that it can physically lift 750 pounds at the tip, fully extended. This unit also was designed, as we were looking at it, we said, well, let's make sure that if we have a certain rescue or a certain scene that we're operating where we need lots of light, we can lift this up as a boom tower that basically will light up an entire area. So we basically create our own lighting system with that. It's designed for rescue, high-rise rescue. It's designed in such a way that the utility of it far exceeds what you would with your conventional tools. In this case, it's the biggest safety aspect is that firefighters, especially with the newer structures that are going to the peaked roofs again, a firefighter working and operating in a condition where that particular structure is fully involved has to try to cut a hole in the roof to be able to basically exhaust all the heat and try to get at the seat of the fire. This unit allows us not to go on the roof any longer. We basically just go out, work off of the platform, or if we do go to work on the roof, we hook into the platform and that person won't drop through the floor and will be protected for that. So it's also a safety aspect. The truck is more about safety than it is anything else.
The new truck is expected to meet Morinville's needs for the next 3 decades.